Hi Leo, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. So this is going to serve for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Leo for the entire month of August. And if it's not your sun, moon, and rising, find out where you have your heaviest placements in Leo. I always encourage you to take a look at your sun, your moon, your rising, all of the placements that are important to you to get a full picture. You see any themes that continue to repeat through each of those different placements or house placements, then you know that that's the right reading for you, okay? Alrighty then, so always starting off with the sacred geometry cards. This is what the angels and spirit guides would like to guide you to as far as what you can do this particular month to support what is going on here. So the first thing that we have here, 10 and 5. You have a frequency card, and we're going to start with this one first. The first one that you have is a master energy card, okay? It's card number 5, and this is all about the pineal gland, so your third eye, all right? What we're talking about here for you, Leo, is more awakening and upgrades that are getting ready to take place for you this particular month. Now, obviously, you guys are in the month. This month is all about our Leo friends, and so why shouldn't you get a little bit of extra love and some upgrades and things like that that are going on? So we will read a little bit of the support energy that is in the book as far as a mantra and also crystals that you can take advantage of that will support you. I could probably name them all off, but I'll go ahead and do it anyway. And then the other thing that they're supporting you with and saying is going to be important for you this entire month is frequency music, hertz music. We talk about that all the time being very, very important. The energy that they are calling you towards is 639 hertz. And the 639 hertz that you put into the YouTube or the Spotify or wherever else you get your musics from is really going to harmonize the relationship that you have with yourself. What I'm telling you and what I'm getting ready and what I'm being told is that what this is going to do, not only with the upgrade that you're getting from your pineal gland, it's helping to balance out the rest of the chakras as well for you. So more of your higher self kind of merging in with what it is that you've got going on. But we'll go ahead and get into, I want to start with the frequency hertz first because I want to see if there's anything else that they want me to share that I haven't already said. Yeah. So it's talking about creating harmonious connections with people in your life, okay? So I am creating harmonious connection with the people that are in my life. And so obviously as you upgrade, the frequency that you're emitting to other people is also going to adjust and shift. And so this is trying to keep all of those things in alignment and then enhance the different senses that are coming up. So this frequency is going to enhance the pineal gland and it will also sort of balance out the other chakras that you have going on within your relationships. And so I'm going to tell you right now, your sacral and your solar plexus are going to be connected to that as well when it comes to willpower and things of that nature. I wouldn't be surprised if a root shows up for everyone, but very specifically I'm being told someone's going to be heavy targeted in their sacral chakra. However, when using this particular frequency, this is the frequency of green, which means we're talking about heart chakra, right? So this is the balance between the head and the heart. Makes 100% sense to me. The crystals that you could use are going to be rose quartz, lepidolite, all right? And now lepidolite comes in a couple of different hues. It looks like mica in its rawest form, so it'll be pinkish, purplish, greenish. Of course, you can get that in solid chunks of those colors in different forms. The other thing that you could find is blue celestite, which I have all over the place. There's a big chunk of it sitting like over there. The other thing that you could use is pink tourmaline. This is a raw version of it, but of course it comes in polished forms as well. Larimar, if you have it, I have all the things. Emerald, if you have it. Dioptase, if you can get your hands on it. And octahedral fluorite, very, very important for concentration and alignment. Now, that is what we're talking about. If we skip over to the pineal itself, then I can already tell you that we're going to be talking about some of the higher Synergy 12 crystals, but let's go ahead and pull that one out. Let me just see what page. Okay, here we go. We're going to get to that one. Pineal. Okay. The pineal mantra is that I awaken my pineal gland to strengthen and enable in full potential to stimulate my clairvoyant abilities. That's the whole purpose of what it is that you're doing. Just an enhancement. We're talking about an upgrade. So those are the combinations for you, Leo. But here's your crystals. Here we go. Well, selenite. Very easily affordable in lots of different forms, whether it's in the gypsum form or if it's in its natural raw plates, which are also the big plates that I have back there. Amethyst, capped quartz, nirvana quartz, phenacite. That's some high powerful stuff right there. Little dabble do ya. Herkimer diamond. And then if you have Japan La Twin quartz, capabilities to acquire any of those, then that is what is going to support you holding while you're in meditation time to like really get your spark in, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so that is what the universe wants you to focus on the entire month of August. Now, of course, we all know that we've got the 8/8 Lionsgate that's coming up, and we're already in the energy of it as I'm recording this here at the end of July. But you guys are going to get an opportunity to really push that energy forward. Now, before I go into the Celtic Cross of the standard spread, I am going to get into some prior energy up until now to give me a little bit more insight as to what has been going on for Leo as of late. All right, thank you, angels and spirit guides. First card out is the Six of Wands. That's good. That means victory. Then we have the energy of the Knight of Swords in the reverse position. I think I flipped these mistakenly, so let me put those back in and we'll reshuffle. Okay, so when we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse position, we're not getting some communication that we're looking for. It also means that there could be a slowdown of paperwork, contracts, and things of that nature. Then the other thing we have is the Page of Coins, which is new physical, tangible, touchable things, opportunities, and or children. And with the energy of the Ten of Wands, we're coming to the end of something that we have been dealing with. Okay, let's get a little bit more on that. We have the energy of the Five of Cups. Everyone's got the Five of Cups. Like every sign has gotten the Five of Cups so far. Five of Cups upright, it's good. King of Cups upright, okay. And we also have the Page of Swords in the reverse position. Cool, cool, cool. Wow. We have the energy of the Tower, and here's where we're at for this month. We're making some new choices. Two of Wands. So we had a shakeup of some sort that came to fruition recent past. I feel what happened, or what this is really talking about as far as past energy up until now, is that you've had... You lost something, or you were waiting for something to take place and it didn't come when you wanted it to come. A new resource, a new something that you wanted. I do feel that part of this has a lot to do with the energy of work or working or projects. And I think the other thing that we're talking about is a partnership. Becoming very close with somebody else that, you know, we're waiting for something. We're waiting for something to show up, and it just didn't show up when we thought it was going to show up. However, it looks as though everything has been doing fine, but that's what this Tower and this Two of Wands card is. It's saying, listen, there's going to be a shakeup. The reason you didn't get what you wanted up until this point is because it wasn't ready. But other things that we were working on behind the scenes weren't 100% ready. So we're going to shake this up a little bit, and we're going to give you these new beautiful opportunities. You can go left, you can go right, but you have to make some new decisions so that you can take advantage of what it is that we've laid out for you. Okay. Now, with the Page of Swords in the reverse position, what this is telling me is there's a potential that you were looking backwards a little bit too much. And what you were looking backwards at is where you felt that you weren't putting emotional energy that needed to be. The King of Cups is the energy of really being solid in one's emotions, but also being a caregiver for other people. Okay, so when I see it looking like this, someone's going back and they're challenging themselves just a little bit about, did I do enough? Did I say enough? There's a lot this back and forth energy that's going on there. The other thing that gets me is with the Ten of Wands in the reverse position, like we finished with something, which is noble, so that we could get to this point where we're either supporting this page, this young individual, or we are waiting for the right information or the right moment to take some forward steps, but we never got the detail that we were looking for. Again, so this is not a time to go back, because the universe is setting you up for something right now. But you have been at least in good stride up until this particular moment. So you should not feel bad about any of those things at all. Let's go ahead and pull down the spread for our Leos for August. Here we go. So again, Celtic cross style, we have to use the space that's given. So we have the Ace of Cups upright. Ooh, we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have, there it is, I knew it was going to show up, the Page of Cups upright. We have the Hangman in the reverse position. We also have the Strength card in, well, there you are, Leo. I mean, you're showing up in your own happiness when we get to the 5th house. So we'll get into more of that there. 6th house energy, what we have is, oh, yep, looking backwards. Got the 6 of Cups. We've got a couple of warnings that are here for you, which is why they're coming in and they're sharing some new details with you. Yep, there it is. Listen, we have some things to talk about, Leo. Ace of Coins, I like that. That's too much. Sorry, fat fingered that one, guys. All right, Queen of Wands, there's the Sugar, and Outcome, and the Ace of Coins again. So whatever it is that you were waiting for is definitely going to be showing up here. The last time it wasn't prepared to show up. So work energy, which is what I was saying before, I would say if I was reading this that we were really excited to move forward with something, and we just didn't have the information that we needed at the time that we needed it. So what we have was the energy of a benefactor. We have the energy of the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is work energy, project energy, in the middle of doing something, receiving a message about a project, receiving a message about something related to our work. Then we have that followed up with the King of Coins. So we feel that we're solid and everything is being justified. We're in the right direction. That correlates directly to the 6 of Wands energy that was the history up until this particular moment. But what the challenge was that Page of Coins that was in the reverse position from the past. Now it is in the upright position. And this is beautiful. The 5 of Cups energy that was also in the reverse position is beautiful because it matches the energy of this 5 of Cups in the reverse position. So far, every sign has received the 5 of Cups in reverse, which means a lot of us from a collective perspective are getting through a lot of the issues that rose to the surface, which did put some things on the back burner for us for a little bit, right? But the 5 of Coins is beautiful when it's in the reverse position because we've acknowledged what we can no longer manage, and we're going forward with the 2 full cups that are in front of us. And so we've got one in each hand and we're walking forward towards our new destiny. And walking towards our new destiny is driving some very strong choices for us. Now, let's go ahead and get rocking and rolling into how we tie all of this information together. Now, in the 1st house, we are sitting here with this Ace of Cups. In the upright position means it's beautiful. There's a restoration that's coming. And it's leading us into this new pattern with this new opportunity with this new person. Now, that doesn't have to be a physical person, but I do feel that what we're talking about is increasing the energy that we have with a connection or a close tie. Now, in this energy, what the universe is saying, though, is that there's a little bit of a warning, and I'm going to tell you what this warning is about. We have a warning here. Now, we have the energy of the Wheel of Fortune mixing itself in with the energy of Libra. This is a caution, and this caution is about your resources. This caution is about where you're investing your time, your energy, your money. The universe is saying, pay attention to your pocketbook. Pay attention to where you're spending your emotional dollars and cents this particular month. Okay, Leo? The communication that's coming towards you is the energy of this Page of Cups. So the information that you were waiting for previous moments up until now wasn't going to come in the version of, like I was saying, it was contractual information is what I'm feeling from a business perspective. Now this is a little bit more emotional. Now we have the energy of the White Knight that's going to grow up very, very quickly. So what's happening is not only is this energy coming to you, but you're going to be forced to make some decisions very, very quickly as it merges into the growth factor before the end of the month into the Knight of Cups, becoming a little bit more. This is going to be the savior. But in order for this to save you, you have to watch your resources. Again, physical, tangible, touchable dollars, okay? your emotional energy, time and effort that you're putting into other people or who you're around. Please pay attention to that this month, you guys. Now, in the energy of the 4th house, we are looking at releasing ego, which is perfect. So releasing ourselves from ego and going more into the energy of natural mind and heart merging together. Ta-da! This is what they want you to work on. But this is what's showing up here, especially as far as your luck is concerned. If you want this bounty at the end, you must do these works. You don't have to do what I tell you, but they're saying this, we're strongly guiding you towards this for a reason. This is what you need to be able to do. We're trying to share with you something that you don't know. Therefore, we need to increase your capacity between mind, body, and spirit, like kind of merging a little bit more closely together so you can hear us better. This is exactly what it is that we have here in our luck factor. This is the energy of you going into hermit mode. This is you going into meditation and listening to what spirit is telling you. This is you turning the switch on the higher level of your pineal gland, right? The information that's coming through, your awareness about something. Spirit is trying to show you what it is that you don't see. Okay, so they're opening your eyes to the next level. This is going to get the job done right here. If you don't do this, then we're going to have a concern. Because your future resources, they're giving you another warning. Someone from the past is trying to come back. And if this person had anything to do with your resources, whether it was emotional resources, physical, tangible, touchable things, the universe is like, they're giving you 2 warnings back to back. Dudette, please pay attention. There's a better way to go, and you're not seeing it. Now, what you don't see here on the background, I want to really point you to this. 6 of Cups are usually the things that come to us from the past that were pleasurable, right? People, places, things, ideas, things of that nature. The universe is saying there's going to be a lot of options and opportunities showing up, so please don't make a hard and fast decision. But this also is indicative of the fact that spirit is here with you. These 2 people indicating the 2 of Cups here, you and your higher self coming in, you and spirit merging. That's the whole purpose of what's happening here. They're warning you against something, okay? They're working with you about something. When we get into the energy of the 7th house, here we go again. Here's Libra, getting ready to put someone in the hangman tree. So when you blend the 2 of these energies together, which is one of the reasons why I love this, we're saying in order for something to be right between you and a partner, and if you're not in a relationship, this is usually business, okay? You and a partner have to sit back and you have to be able to examine what's going on with the ego, hangman energy, okay? So it looks like you're coming out of it, but now you're going to have to counsel somebody else with regards to what needs to happen, or you need to say your piece and count to 3. Now, justice is going to make sure that you get your way, and the only caution with this card, because it's another caution card, is be mindful of how it is that you communicate what you need to communicate. You can say whatever you want, and you will be victorious. It's almost like the 5 of Swords energy. You will be victorious in whatever it is that you need to say, but it'll go a lot further, right? If you can say it with kindness. All right. When we get into the energy of support, this is the Ace of Pentacles. Now's the time. Okay. So that whole energy of the Tower showing up was about shaking things down that needed to be shaken down in the past. Things that you were not capable of seeing. See, when the Tower shows up, it usually indicates things that you couldn't or you wouldn't take action on. And the universe is like, we have to do this, because if you contracted to do this, then we have to make sure that these certain steps are taking place. Now is the time for you to invest your time, energy, and resources. And oh, by the way, we're going to double what that is for you, moving into the energy of the 2 of coins here. Now we have the Queen of Wands. Whoopsie, dropped it. Now we have the Queen of Wands. Now we have structure being emphasized. Now we have planning taking place. Now we have the appropriate amount of coordination taking place. And she's coordinating again with the King of Wands that was in our past. So very solid energy. Everything is back on track. Things are moving forward the way that they need to be moving forward. And the 10th house outcome is the energy of the 10 of Coins, now transitioning back into a new set of Ace of Coins. So this is the energy of community, people working together, things of that nature. And we're closing off old cycles and we're beginning new cycles with this Ace of Coins. So basically for me, what I'm getting is that there's these new opportunities that are taking forward. And what the universe is saying is we're giving you an opportunity, a second opportunity to try to make this work. What we're asking you to do is hang with us, okay? Something's got to change and shift. We're going to show you what that is. If you're willing to go with us a little bit, meditate, marinate with us, we're going to show you exactly who, what, when, where, and why. They're giving you all the details. So please listen and follow us because we really want to help you. Okay? We're going to pull a numerology card because that's what they want me to do. Oh, thank you. Okay. So one of the confirmations that they're telling me is what was building up to this was the 6-6 portal. So the June 6th of 2022, that was the universe forcing people to pay attention to what was going on with their own physical structure, their health, their well-being, right? The things that were on your brain, the things, they were just forcing you to face what was going on with your health. The card that we have is the health card on 6-6. So that's where I'm getting this information. The energy of the health card, though, is the energy of 8, meaning it took you June and July to go through the craziness, but here in the month of August, we're going to restore those things that were not quite healthy. Period. Okay? Let us go into the most beneficial portion of the month for you. Now, if you know your natal chart, great. This will make a lot of sense. If you don't, that's okay. There's ways to find out. But here's what we've got here. Woo. Okay. Thank you. It's this deck. Thank you. So, yeah, it's the age and the balance. The two most important things were something wasn't ready. So when we have this card coming up, the Saturn return age has a lot to do with something was immature, something was in its infancy stage, and that's why it didn't turn around for you to show up. Now we're at the energy of Libra, I balance. So find out where your Saturn return is in your chart, but also pay attention to where the Libra energy is in your chart. Libra is responsible for making sure that things are balanced. And this is where we get to the relationship, partnership. That's exactly what's going on. Find out where that is in your chart, and then we can always calculate all of the fun things that take place in the sign of Libra in this entire month of August. I'm not going to do a full astrology in this particular reading. And to cap this off, we are going to go in with an angel card, and let's see what we have for our Leos to cap this off. It's a good reading, you guys. It's a really good reading. Okay, thank you. You can't even make this up. It's the energy of the inner voice, meaning this is the energy of spirit trying to communicate with you. Are you paying attention? Are you listening? You need a little help to do that. We're going to help upgrade you. So thank you, angels and spirit guides, for helping to guide me through my inner voice. There's no joke. You cannot make this stuff up. You cannot make this up. Leo, some of you are set up in such a good way. Heed the warnings and understand that they are really here to help you. But the only way that you're going to get the information is if you go within and you listen to what spirit is saying. And if you're really struggling with it, make sure that you connect with somebody like me that can actually interpret what's being said that maybe you're just missing just a little bit. That is basically the reading I have for you, Leo, for this month. It looks like you're going to end up in a really good situation where you had to stop a little bit. They're shining it up, and so that you can move forward. Now, here's what I have for you guys. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel so that you can be notified when I do my next reading. Make sure that you take a look at my social on Facebook at Peony Lore, because I do a lot of free and I do small donation readings on there. If you're not able to take advantage of a full paid reading, the website is below. We've got stuff on there in different price ranges. But here's what I have for all of you guys here for the entire month of August. If you use code 080822, you will receive automatically 10% off all of the crystals that are in the crystal shop below. If you have had any reading with me from January 1 to July 31 here of this particular year, you will also be able to take advantage of some additional savings for any of those items that are in my shop. So I hope that you enjoy shopping. Having had said that, I am available for personals. Make sure that you take a look at the calendar that's a part of the website. If you're here in Minnesota, then you can find me Mondays and Wednesdays at the Magic Mushrooms in the Crystal Garden. You can go to that website and or that informational piece on Facebook, and you can block time for either a personal angelic healing with me, a coaching session with me, or a personal tarot reading with me there, however much time that you need to have. Otherwise, same services apply if you are not in Minnesota, and we can always do it here remote. So that is what I have for you guys. Many, many, many blessings, Leo, and we will talk to you next time. Bye for now.